Hi, I'm Shauna. I'm back and here to finish book 2, Betty Dog and Gracie. Betty Dog and Gracie Find Their Power. So we're going to finish it up, chapters 10, 11, 12, and just want to show you Jay is here. Jay, say hi. Say hi. There, hi. And there's Grace. Okay, you can stay there. All right, and then we'll let them stay put while I read. Hopefully. There we go. Okay. So chapter 10 is called Sharing the Happy. Oh my gosh, how many friends does Cy have? Asked Becca as they drove through the entrance to his apartment complex. What's going on here? It looks like the whole world is cooking out. There were grills everywhere, on the patios, in the parking area, under trees, and even out in the middle of sidewalks. Through the crowd, she could see folding chairs spread all over the place too. The smell of charcoal, burgers, grilled veggies, and barbecue sauce filled the air. People shuffled back and forth carrying bowls of potato salad and the usual picnic food. No clue, Chase answered, as they pulled into a space near Cy's front door. Hi, Becca. Hi, Chase. Sonal called to them from a side patio. Glad you could make it. We saved a parking space for you. She scurried down the sidewalk to the parking lot and gave big hugs to Becca and Chase. Welcome to the pre-summer block party. Hey there, Betty Dog. Gracie has been waiting for you. Honestly, guys, Sonal told them. Thank goodness you brought her. Gracie has been at the window watching for her. Hi back at you, said Becca with a big smile. Hey, Gigi, how are you? Here's a veggie tray I made. And some homemade natural dog biscuits for Gracie and BD. We have to watch BD's junk food intake, she laughed. She's a real party dog. And make sure everyone guards their food, added Chase. Not even a veggie burger is safe around BD. You have been warned. While they were all laughing, Cy came over and joined them as he led Grace by the leash. As the two dogs greeted each other, they sniffed, smiled, and started bouncing off of each other like football players, celebrating a touchdown. Let's get these two out of the parking lot and into the shade, said Cy to Chase as they shortened the leashes on Grace and BD. The patio has a good fence around it. They can hang out there and be safe, and so will our food. Look at the dogs, shouted a girl as she and her friend went down the sidewalk on their bikes. Hey look, they match your outfit, she told her friend. Both girls looked at Grace and BD and started laughing. They were about 13 years old or so. One girl had a dark ponytail and wore jean shorts and a blue top, but sure enough, the other girl was in black biker shorts with a black and white polka dot top. Cy was leading Grace up the sidewalk to the patio when Gigi called out to the girls. Do you want a picture with them? Really? That would be so cool, laughed the girl in the black and white outfit. They got off their bikes while Cy and Gigi brought both dogs back outside the fence and stopped next to some beautiful pink flowers. Then the girl in the black and white outfit knelt down between the dogs. Out came the cell phones and everyone was clicking away. It was a perfect picture. Thank you so much, both girls called out and waved as they jumped back on their bikes. No problem, laughed Cy. Our dogs make great fashion accessories. Okay, said Sonal, time to eat. All dogs and their humans, please report to the patio at this time, she called out in her teacher voice. For a small woman, she sure has a big voice, commented Chase. Trust me, her students really listen to her. They know she means business, said Cy. But hey, everyone loves her, except maybe the fuzzy muzzle man. Then both guys shared a long laugh together. Hurry up, everybody, called Becca. The corn on the cob is ready, and she waved a piece in the air. We're coming, Chase called back. Save some of that corn for me. They all sat down around the table on the patio. It was the perfect place to eat and talk. Grace sunbathed in a patch of light, while BD napped in the shade. Later, Gigi looked up as two girls came to the fence and called to her. They were the same girls who were on the bikes earlier. Hi, can we ask you something? A small voice asked her. She walked over to the fence. Sure, said Gigi. What's up? We were showing everyone the picture with your dog, said the girl in the black and white outfit, and then we realized that our cheer squad has all black and white uniforms. We're heading to a cheer competition in about an hour. Our bus leaves from the school across the street from here. Is there any chance we can have a group picture with your dogs? It would bring us good luck. How cool, laughed Gigi. Let me ask my dad. That is too funny, said Cy, after Gigi called him to come over to talk to the girls. I don't see why not. What do you think, he asked Chase. I think that's a great idea, said Chase. When do you need the dogs? He asked them. Now, answered the girl with the ponytail. Chase saw they were both in black and white cheerleading outfits. Let's do it then. Get Becca and Sonal, get the dogs, get the leashes. Get ready, ladies, we're on our way, Chase told them. Yay, both girls started jumping up and down. We'll meet you at the school. Then they took off on their bikes. It was a tight squeeze in Sai's car with the 5 humans and 2 dogs, but somehow they made the trip out of the development and across the street. They saw the school bus parked in front of the loading platform and about 15 girls in black and white cheerleading uniforms. They had been standing around talking, checking their phones, and stretching, but when Grace and BD crossed the parking lot, a huge cheer erupted from the girls and their coaches. Thank you, said one of the coaches. The team is a little nervous about this competition. It's for states. This will be a great boost to their morale and give them good luck. Chase shook the coach's hand and said, I coach boys soccer. I completely understand. Sometimes athletes do crazy things to get mentally prepared for a game. And I respect cheerleading. It's not just cheers, it's gymnastics. This is a team of powerful athletes. What grades are these girls in? He asked. Our team has a few 6th graders. Most are in 7th and 8th grade, she told him. Here are the cheerleaders. Okay, they're the same ages as my soccer players. If taking a picture with 2 dogs helps them get ready for their challenge, then we're glad to help. By now, all of the girls had surrounded Grace and BD and were petting and talking to them. No one had a clue BD was deaf. They talked to her and she responded happily as if she knew every word they were saying to her, which of course she did in her own special way. It only took seconds for the cheer squad to turn itself into a human pyramid with 2 smiling dogs in the center. The girls floated effortlessly from one position into another while the cell cameras snapped away. Then a loud burst of laughter exploded from a small group gathered around someone's phone. Look at this, coach, 2 of the girls ran up to her to show her. Talk about good luck. They opened the photo app and clicked on a video. There was a close-up of Grace. She looked up at the camera and sure enough, 2 ha-has came out of her mouth on 2 puffs of air. Good girl. Grace had laughed, and then she ha-ha'd again and again. It happened right before the pyramid came down while the girls were still quiet. There was Gracie, the laughing dog. Quickly, her video was passed from one cell phone to another and another. When Sai and Sonal saw the video, they started laughing too. Grace, the laughing dog. And right now she looks like she's laughing. I think she wants to... Oh, you stopped right when I said, you want to laugh? Grace, you want to go ha-ha? There! Grace, the laughing dog. Look at this, guys. Is she really laughing? Asked Sai, as he wiped tears from his eyes. Sure, answered Gigi. We know that dogs cry. Why not laugh? She looked at the video of Gracie laughing, and then she started cracking up too. I guess you're right, Gigi, laughed Chase, but until today I didn't know it was possible. What an amazing dog you guys have, he said, as he kept wiping tears from his face. He laughed so hard he let out a few pig snorts, but no one noticed. Yes, she's our amazing Gracie, they agreed. The laughter continued as everybody watched the video. They laughed and they shared until the whole bus platform was vibrating with happiness at the video of the laughing dog. Before boarding the bus, the entire cheer team and the coaches said their goodbyes to Grace and BD. They formed a line as each one patted the dogs lightly on their heads and thanked them. BD wagged her tail, gave dog kisses, and panted happily. But Grace was quiet. Her big brown eyes were soft, and she gently waved her tail back and forth as each girl reached out to pet her shiny black coat. Finally, the bus pulled away with the girls waving wildly from the windows. Sai, Sonal, Gigi, Chase, and Becca waved back, and then they gathered up the dogs and left. The parking lot was empty now. The bus platform was strangely silent. No people, no dogs, just the happy remained, and the kindness, and the peace. 2 doves swooped down from the rafters through the lingering happy energy. Then they flew over the ball fields and disappeared into the golden sunlit sky. Little BD. Chapter 11, Shine a Light. It was dark when Chase and Becca finally returned home from the cookout. They both turned around and looked into the back seat and smiled at BD, who was sound asleep and snoring loudly. I guess she's pretty tired, said Becca as they opened the doors to get out. She's had quite a day. Yes, agreed Chase. I think we all have. Come on, BD, he said as he lightly rubbed her back. Wake up. We're home. Betty Dog opened her eyes and let out a long yawn. Chase held the door open as she slowly jumped out of the truck and followed them into the house. She walked quietly into the kitchen and looked around. Then she poked her head into the dining room and stared for a moment, before going into the living room where her dog bed was tucked in the corner. Everything looks the same, she thought. The same, but different. There's my water bowl in the same corner. There's my basket of toys. There's Becca's favorite chair in front of the TV. There's my bed. Everything's the same, but somehow different from when I left this morning. She rummaged through her toys and pulled out her brown teddy bear. It was worn and limp from having been played with so much. She carried it by the neck and lay down in her dog bed, resting her head lightly on her bear. Everything's the same except maybe me. That's it. The house is the same, my stuff is the same, but I'm not the same. I'm different from when I left here today. I'm what's changed. She panted lightly and smiled. I feel brand new, Beatty thought. The old me who slept in this bed last night had hate in her heart. The old me had feelings of hurt and anger. The old me felt really bad. Now that all of that bad is gone, does that make me gooder? I guess the word is better. I feel like a better dog than I was before. I feel more filled with good. I'm better and happier. Wow. She stood up, shook all over, and then curled up in her bed again. After those bad feelings were released, a bunch of good practically flew at me. First there was the cookout and time spent with my best buddy Gracie. There were pictures with the girls. There was the car ride to the school. Then there were more pictures with the girls' cheer team. I feel like I have more new friends. Then there was the veggie burger that Cy sneaked to me. He makes amazing burgers. She licked her lips and smiled. There was a whole lot of laughter, and there was so much happy. It was awesome. I wonder if the old me would have been able to feel all of that happiness. Maybe a little, but ever since I've released the heavy feelings, my heart feels like it wants to fly like a bird. My heart feels so happy. And there's something else, she thought as she let out a huge yawn. I feel like something's happening, like something really good is coming. Then Beatty closed her eyes and fell into a deep sleep. Now, chapter 12, the power of one, two, or a few. Now we have some text bubbles going back and forth. And it doesn't say who it's from, so it's just somebody's texting. Hey, it's me. Did you get the link I sent about the dog we have to save? She needs to find someone to foster her before the end of today or they will put her to sleep. Can you believe that? Good news. My mom said maybe, which means yes. I know it. Plus, Dad already made space in the laundry room and put out the dog bed I found in the garage. Can you text me a pic of the dog again to show them? Here's a pic. And you can tell who that is. Great pic. We went to the rescue's website. We're approved to be her foster family. She will fly into County Airport around 5 p.m. today. Can someone bring you over? Yay, your parents are the best. My dad can bring me to your house. Dog's name is Xena, but you can change it. She's coming by airplane? Really? Yep, small plane. I already named her Jaya. Isn't that pretty? But we haven't had a dog in a while. If we need help, do you know anyone who's good with dogs? Of course, Fiona's aunt and uncle are. You know Betty Dog. She's the best. And I know this new dog is going to be great too. There's something special about her. See you soon. I know, I think so too. Did you read her bio online? This is not an ordinary dog. She's got an incredible story, and you can see it in her eyes. Come as soon as you can. The end of book 2. And I'll continue. Oh, here's the end little picture of Betty Dog and Grace sitting and looking at the ocean. So we'll continue with book 3 in the next video. Thank you.